fetus or whatever it is and go in your mother's womb again. But Yahushua wasn't speaking of that. You know, read on.
Yahushua answered and said, Yahushua answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of the water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
There you go, man. Alright, because the water represents what? That purifying, that sanctifying, as we just got in the previous precepts, man. And of the Spirit. Okay? So when we're born again, you know, the scripture says what? We become new creatures, man. You know? So we're in these bodies, but spiritually we're babies again. Okay? Hence why the Lord refers to us as, he said what? Unless you become like one of these little children, you cannot enter into the kingdom, man. Okay? You gotta have that childlike mindset, man. Okay? Did you have another precept?
This is 1 Peter's 1 and 23. Being born again, that's like 1 Peter's 1 and 22. Seeing ye have, 1 Peter's 1 and 22.
I'll take that one over there.
Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren.
Read that again, son.
This is
I'm okay, I'm sure.
Yeah, read that.
This is 1 Peter's 1 and 22. Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren.
Yeah, purified your soul, man. So it all goes back to what? The purifying, okay, the washing, the sanctifying, man. You know? And through the Spirit, we believe we're those men, okay, that have been washed by the Word, man, through the Spirit. As these precepts are fairly, you know, precept upon precept, right? Here a little, there a little. So we've gone to so many different accounts and shown you that what? You're made pure and made clean by the washing of the Word, man. So let's go back to Isaiah 13. Okay, finish the verse, man.
See that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently, being born again, not of corruptible seed, but of incorruptible, by the word of the power which liveth and abideth forever.
Yeah, man, the incorruptible, man, because basically we're on a different wavelength, man. All right, we're on that kingdom mindset, man. All right, we're not on the corruptible and the flesh, man. We're on the things of the Spirit. Okay.
Right, because it's not physically being born again. It was born again through the Spirit, man. Through the Word, man.
Isaiah 13.
And this is back in Isaiah 13 and 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hands, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones of my for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Okay.
The noise of, verse 4, the noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
Yeah, the Lord of hosts, man, because that means the Lord of armies, man. Okay, so it's the Lord that controls all these armies, man. All right, it's like a chessboard. All right, on the chessboard you have it's the same pieces, but in white and black, right? And then you have one opponent and the other opponent. But on this chessboard, it's the Lord playing both sides, man. Because he's the Lord of the armies, man. He controls both sides, all armies and all events, man. Okay? So he's the one that masters the host.
Verse 5, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land.
Exactly, man. Because we were talking before about Esau, all right? And this is your ultimate end, man. Okay? Destruction, man. Okay? The Lord is coming to make desolate that land. Okay? Go on.
Verse 6.
Salakia, they come from a far country, the nukes, man. Because they show from one end of the planet to the other.
Yeah. We're going to get that in. You still got Isaiah 34, you know?
Because the other ones are the atomic bomb. They physically have to get a plane to fly over a city and then drop it.
Yeah.
But this time now, man, they just have to shoot it, man. It goes out of space, whatever they emanate, and then back into the space, into the land that was gonna get destroyed, man.
So that's referring to a time of technology.
Technology, yeah.
A time of technology, not a time of ancient days where man would use their own hands to create weapons. But a time where mankind will use devices to create, scientifics, man. The latter end, the latter days, that's what that's referred to.
Somebody pull up on the phone, this battle is fought with the noise of confusion, but this shall be of
the third war.
Yeah, the third war. Where's that, man?
Third
Isaiah
war.
9 and 5.
Yeah.
Bloody,
Yeah. With a confused noise. We'll hold that.
Isaiah 9 and 5. I believe either 5 and 9 or 9 and 5.
This is So verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Yeah, man, and that's exactly what we're doing, man. Okay, we're howling out, we're crying out, man. You know, like when you have in an ancient city, you would have the men called the Watchers, man. Okay, because back then in ancient cities, the walls would be so thick that you could have 7 men in a line walking on a wall. Okay, and what they would do is they would stand there and watch, man, to see who's coming in and out, and predominantly if the enemy's coming, man. All right, and they would have different signals that they would blow on the horn for different events to come together. Okay, and also the sound for war, man. All right. So when you would see the enemy coming afar off, you would blow on that trumpet, man, so the people inside the city know, look, the enemy's coming, man. Okay, or so the war's about to go down. All right, we're spiritually blowing that trumpet, man. We're howling out. Why? Because what did it say? The destruction coming from the Almighty, man. All right, and we're here to let you know, man. Okay, the gospel is what the good news, but we're also the bearers of bad news, man. Okay, predominantly unto the house of Esau, man.
Verse 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Yeah, man, because Esau, that's the thing with every great kingdom. In the midst of every great kingdom, you would never imagine its demise, man. Okay? When the Babylonians were in the ancient Babylonians, man, for you to even say that, you're going to go down, that's worth